Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to spot a fake Louis Vuitton bag. So I have here the Pochette. I believe it's called multicolor Pochette. And this is fake. I think I just said that, but whatever. And this is the inside. Okay, so this is just like a couple things to look. Michael! That's my son, Michael. You'll probably hear him a little bit. Oh, I just bumped into you. I'm sorry. You'll probably hear him in the background a little bit. So, one really big thing to look for is the, this whole, like all of the symbols are supposed to be completely symmetrical, like perfect. And let's see on this side, for starters, okay. Down at the very bottom, the bottom row right here. Now, it's hard to do it backwards. This one is a little higher than the others. You see that? Like, it doesn't look right at all. And up here at the top, they are, this one is like further in than the others, and it just gets worse, like it doesn't look right at all. It's supposed to be perfectly symmetrical. So that's one warning sign. Another thing is, especially with these multicolor bags, they, they're supposed to have like a bunch of different colors, and one of the things is they're supposed to have a dark blue. This one does not have a dark blue. And I believe they're supposed to have a light pink. And this one does not have light pink. Another thing is this, see how this is blue and right there is blue. Same with right here and right here. And right there and right there. The colors like that would not be so, they wouldn't, it doesn't look right. They would not be like that. Like they wouldn't have the same color here and then right there, right there, right there. Just, it's not right. One big thing is the stitching. Now look at this. I can get it centered. I don't know if you can see it. Let me stick it this way. No, that's not it. I don't know if you can see the letters. Okay. Now look at the stitching. It's not centered at all. Ah, fuck. Yeah, it's not centered at all. And another thing is, on this bag, there's like, the stitching is like loose and just overall, like, see how messy that looks? The ones over here at the very bottom are kind of crooked, And let's see, right on this side, see how right here there is 1, 2, 3 on the going down. There's 1, 2, 3 stitches. And on this one, there is like one big one, a little teeny one, like right there, like that's not right. Like the stitching is supposed to be perfect. Like Louis Vuitton, their bags should look perfect and amazing. And this one just doesn't, And the hardware, like this is supposed to be like heavier than it is. It just feels like plastic. They're brass. They're supposed to be brass, and it's like supposed to be a little heavy, and it's not. Another big thing is on the sides of the strap. It's supposed to have a little red color, just kind of in the leather. It looks really good, but this just looks like plastic. And the straps are on this one, like, you can tell they're fake and that they're worn out. And the real straps would never look like that. Like, even if you have the bag forever, the straps are like mint condition. Like, you know, I can even show you the red that it's supposed to look like. This is a real Louis Vuitton bag. You see how it's supposed to look? Like, it's just, they just kind of, I don't know how they do it, but it looks really good. And this one just looks like plastic. And if you can see, you know, how this is supposed to be, the straps are supposed to be leather, and this is clearly not. Another thing is, like, up here where these little lines are, where they, I guess, like the, how they, whatever, the, I don't know what the hell it's called, but it's supposed to, of course, be even, and, like, this one goes up higher than this one, if you can see that. Like, it's really bad, you know. So you can really kind of tell, you know, when a bag is fake. And you know, make sure that when you are looking at the stamping, that they, like, everything has to look perfect and centered, and the letters are all the same size. I know that, for one thing, the L is supposed to have a small, like, thing at the bottom. It's supposed to be really small. And the two T's in Vuitton are supposed to be so close that they are pretty much touching. And the O's are supposed to look like O's. A lot of, like right here, they look like zeros. You see that? And, you know, they're, and it's not, and see how it's not centered on here either. Like this, it looks like the L is like about to go into the stitching. You know, it's like, it's clearly fake. So, my friend gave this bag to me, and, you know, she thought it was real because of the girl who gave it to her, because she was really rich, and she thought that it was real, but I just gave a look at it, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's definitely not. So if you buy a Louis Vuitton bag or any designer bag from a rich person, let's say you bought it off of Facebook, and you go pick it up at their house or whatever, if they have a big house, don't let that fool you, because, I mean, this came from a rich person, and it's fake. So, you know. And here, see how I said about the symmetry, you know, and all the symbols? This is a real Louis Vuitton. It comes in the MM. It's like a little pouch, I guess. And you see how all of this is like perfectly lined up. Nothing is going too far down or up or anything. And a lot of times on the Louis Vuitton bags, on one side, especially, what is it called? The Speedy, I believe. So on one side, the LVs will be like normal, you know, and then when you flip it around, they'll be upside down, like on the back side. That's another thing to look for. So just, you know, make sure you look out for all of those warning signs, and it's always a good idea to get a third-party authenticator to look at your bag, you know, and just to have peace of mind. You can go to some reputable places to buy a used, cheaper Louis Vuitton bag. If you don't want to buy it at the store for full price. But I don't recommend doing that, you know, because I've heard that, I mean, it's not usual, but I've heard that people can have received fake bags before. So, but a reputable place where it, like, really wouldn't happen that much would be the Real, Yugi's Closet, Fashion File, places like that. But I would just always go up to the designer store and get it, you know. It's always fun to feel like a princess and, you know, get the bag. It's always really fun, and you know for sure. Yeah, I think that's really, I think I've covered everything that I know. So just make sure you look out for all those warning signs, and, you know, you should be fine. So I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.